Everybody's familiar with Winnie-the-Pooh, the fussy little yellow bear that has been making people's lives a little bit better for a long time, but today's movie has nothing to do with that bear. We're going to take a look at Winnie-the-Pooh, Blood and Honey, a movie that I've been wanting to see for a long time, and for some reason it came out early in Mexico, which is strange because we rarely get early releases down here. Seriously, I've been wanting to watch The Whale for months now. But this week we did get an early release. Was it an Oscar-nominated movie? Oh no, it was Winnie-the-Pooh, Blood and Honey. Why? So Winnie-the-Pooh, Blood and Honey obviously is a kind of a meme movie. Like, it doesn't really have nothing to do with the original Winnie-the-Pooh. So basically the story behind this film is that Disney owned the rights for the characters for a long time, and out of nowhere they expired, and I guess like people could do whatever they want with Winnie-the-Pooh, with the characters, and somebody was just waiting, like just getting ready to do this kind of film. So he just wanted to make a slasher film for some reason, and I gotta say, the result was something. It was really something to admire and also to analyze because this movie is wild. So obviously the movie is terrible. I'm just gonna get that straight out of the gate. The movie is not good at all. It's like really cheaply made. It has a really small budget, but I do have to admire the humor and the self-awareness of the creators. I think this movie has kind of a charm to it, and I really gotta say that I had a good time at the movie theater, especially because I went like the first night, so it was kind of like more or less packed. I had like a few people there, and it was really funny to hear everybody's reactions. Obviously, you know, like the shock factor of having this Winnie the Pooh character, and I'll be honest, I don't think the movie would have had the same impact if it wasn't for Winnie the Pooh. So that's like the first thing people will, you know, talk about this movie. It's like these beloved characters turn into something completely different, and there's nothing Disney can do about it. So basically the plot follows Winnie the Pooh and Piglet and the rest of the gang, which we don't see in the movie, but these two characters basically are abandoned by Christopher Robin in the beginning of the movie. So the plot is basically the same as Winnie the Pooh. He plays with them and then he goes to college and he forgets about them, and basically they run out of food and they eat Igor, which is kind of like a weird thing to start the movie with, and they go feral and basically they hate humanity, so they start killing people. And over the rest of the movie, basically the same plot many slasher films have. You know, a bunch of friends go into a cabin and they start getting hunted down by these creatures, and people get killed in very creative ways. But the movie does have a lot of good scenes with the monsters. I feel like the effort the movie, like the creators put into the movie, is really shown. Like, it's kind of a passion project with a small budget. So that's something to be admired. But like I said before in the beginning, this is not a good movie by any means. But it kind of like reaches that territory of it's so bad it's good. And I feel like the characters are kind of like that for a reason. Like, it's a kind of like a shock factor movie, but it's okay. Like, nobody really is gonna, you know, be analyzing every frame for, you know, for the Oscars or whatever. So yeah, the characters are pretty one-dimensional, except for Christopher Robin. I feel like in the beginning and towards the end, his character is kind of interesting. You know, it's like this classic character who, you know, goes and expects to find Pooh and Piglet and the rest of the gang really happy, like they've been waiting for him for years. And in the end, he basically gets trapped by Winnie the Pooh, and he is horrified that he's become this monster. And Winnie the Pooh himself is kind of a funny yet scary character. I feel like his design was, you know, the best that they could do at the moment. I feel like Piglet's design was kind of bad. I feel like the character had nothing to do with Piglet. It was just like a, you know, generic pig mask, whatever. But Winnie the Pooh, I thought it was funny with like the yellow face, and it's not really like a mask. It feels like more makeup mixed with the mask, and also like the ears move. So it's kind of like, I feel like the special effects are really fun, and also Pooh's character is really funny in a way. Like, I feel like they were creative in the way he kills people. For example, he has a power that he can summon bees for some reason.
Oh no, not the bees! Not the bees! Ah!
Like, you know, honeybees that go and kill people and they come back and then go back into the forest. So he has this kind of like telekinetic ability to control bees, which I think is pretty awesome considering the movie. But yeah, anyways, I feel like the movie is just not good, but it's just so bad that it's funny. And if you go see it in the theater, you're gonna have a good time. Maybe it's not a movie that you're gonna watch alone and like because you're bored and just gonna sit back and relax. I feel like it's better to, you know, see it with a group of friends, maybe like a drinking night out. You know, somebody like says, oh, we're gonna put Pooh, Blood and Honey, and then we're gonna have fun. I feel like that's like the best way to watch this movie. But yeah, anyways, I feel the movie was pretty bad, but it's so bad that I had a good time. So anyways, those are pretty much most of my thoughts of Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. If you like the movie, go see it, but you know, just be warned, it's not like the greatest piece of art. But anyways, those were all my thoughts. So anyways, I think I'm gonna give it a 70 out of 100. So yeah, it's basically what you would expect of this type of movie. And apparently the creator has the other two ideas in mind. For example, like he's gonna make like a Bambi and a Peter Pan movie. So I'm gonna be waiting for those. I'm definitely gonna watch those. But yeah, anyways, those are pretty much all my thoughts for today. Yeah, Winnie the Pooh horror movie. Excellent. All right, well, see you guys later and have a good day.